Okay guys, we're gonna get ready to clean our ribs, lamb ribs. So I'm cutting it out of the packet. Okay, I'll put it in the water with some vinegar in a minute. But first, let's take it out of the packet. It's nicely sealed. The packet, nicely sealed. I don't know if you can see it. I have it here in another container in the sink. Just gonna rest it here. Yeah, this is 3.5 pounds of ribs. So I'm just gonna get the first set of stuff that's on it off. I'm gonna put it in this. This is where I'm gonna add the vinegar. Adding some vinegar to it. Then I'm gonna add some lemon juice. A little bit of lemon juice. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt to release all the moisture from it. Most of the, the moisture. Just put a little bit of salt. Put 2 tablespoons of salt. And I'm gonna let this sit for maybe about 10 minutes. I could just wash it right away, but I think I want it to sit a little bit. Alright? And then I'll wash it out of this water, trim the excess fat. We don't want to trim everything because we need some of it for flavor, but anything that's hanging like these, I'm going to remove them. All right, so stick around for this process. I'm going to let it soak for 10 minutes. Okay guys, I'm stripping the excess from the meat, taking off this coating from off the ribs. Take this part off, the seasoning can get to penetrate the meat much better. Just want to give it a little lift. See how beautiful that is? And it's easy to separate once you remove that membrane. Some people cook it with it, some people don't. I am preferring to remove it because I want my meat to season. I don't want this barrier. It's on the meat. See how easy that is? Just gently remove it as you go. Off already. We don't want to take off all the layers. or else the rib will start fall apart. Okay, so I did one piece already. I just wanted to show you what I did. Let's see if I can get a little bit more off. Yeah, that's good. That is good like that. Nice and pretty. And here's the other piece. I took off the excess. Anything that was hanging there, I strip it already. Probably could strip inside this part. Let's see. Need a final rinse. Oh yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so now we're finished blending our herbs. We have garlic. So we have garlic, onion, Scotch bonnet pepper, shadow benny, bell peppers, thyme, rosemary. This is what is blended up in this so far. So now I'm gonna be adding jerk seasoning. Okay, I'm using the Walker's wood, one of my fave. I'm gonna be adding some Maggie beef, the beef bouillon seasoning. That's about a tablespoon as well. Some garlic powder. I would say this is about a tablespoon. I'm gonna add some olive oil. Okay. I'm gonna add some smoked paprika. Gonna give this a mix. gonna apply this mixture onto the meat. Seasoned. I'm gonna let it sit. You can let this sit overnight. You can let it sit anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. So the meat can be nicely marinated, right? Get all that seasoning there. This marinade is a good marinade, guys. It's a real good marinade for it. So yummy. I'm gonna let it sit there. I could put a little bit more paprika on it for color. This is gonna be in the oven, guys, for a while. I'm gonna cook this on 400. And I first put it in the oven, and I'll adjust the oven accordingly as soon as the meat started to take color. This is the regular paprika, and then I'm gonna put some more smoked paprika. I'm free-handed, so as you can see, but my base proportion would be a teaspoon, and if you want more, you put another teaspoon as you go. Gonna be sitting for a while. Let's give this another little rub. One more little rub. I'm gonna get it in between the folds so it can sit right under the skin. Under the meat, the flap of the meat. Get it right under there. Alright guys. I'm gonna let this sit a while before I put it in the oven. Let it marinate for like 2 hours minimum. And you can always let it sit overnight as well. Okay. I'm gonna cover this with some foil. Refrigerator for the remainder of the marinating process. Now that our rack is nicely greased, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the lamb onto it. Okay, so here it is, guys. Here. Better yet, let me put it this way. There we go. The remainder of the seasoning is, I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 to 3 ounces of water. The reason why I'm adding the butter is so. Here it is, guys. Here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and rest this on there. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're about to check on our ribs. This is the first checking of it, so I'm gonna be basting it. This is the juices that came from the drip. So now now that we finished basting, we're gonna put it back in the oven again to continue cooking. Top, nice and almost done, guys. Ooh, so juicy! Did you see that? How it squirted that juice? Look at that. It's almost ready. Well, I'm gonna put it back in the oven. I have lowered my temperature to 250. Because I have my oven is set on a converter roast, so the flame is more hot rather than, you know, the regular bake, convert bake. So it's on convert roast at this point, so you gotta lower it or else you're gonna get more of the flame on the meat. Okay, so okay, guys, our lamb is finished roasting. I'm gonna turn it over. The bones are separating. The rib bone is wanting to separate, but we're gonna hold it together. It's nice and tender. I'm not gonna stick the fork in it as I'm still wanting the juices to keep the meat nice and succulent. So I may just put it back in the oven to get a little crust. This is all the marinade batter that's on it because I let it cook, you know, with the rib side up. So now I'm gonna put it back in the oven and just get the top have a little crust on it. I like my meat, you know, have a little roast, a little crust to it. And there's drippings in the bottom of the pan. Can always make a sauce with that. So I'm gonna put this back in the oven and stay tuned. Wow, this is so juicy, guys. Look at that. So juicy. I cut this. The lamb came out really nice. Look at how nice that is. Just cutting into it. Nice crust on the top. And the inside is just really nice. Let me cut this a little bit more. Look at that. Look at how nice that is. Beautiful. I like mine well done. So